Okay, so I'm going to talk about what comes in this kit a little bit more. So as I showed you before already, you're going to receive all these little baggies of the colored gems or diamonds. And they are numbered 1 through 30 because this particular project has 30 colors involved. They also have a DMS number. I don't know exactly what that stands for. But those are various numbers, probably just like the color code, and then a little quantity number. And on the mat, on that little key that I showed you, that matches up. It has the number 1 through 30, the symbol, the DMS number, and then the quantity. Well, the quantities on the mat listed are less. I think it's the quantity of how many gems are actually in the project, but then the quantity on the bags are more, which is nice because these gems are super tiny. So if you like lose any, it's okay because it's not like you have exactly the number you're supposed to have. So you can replace them. So then it also comes with this nifty little tray that has some lines on it. I really shouldn't be using the white right now, but you can kind of see. So those lines kind of help you, I guess it holds the little gems and also helps keep them flat or in the proper position, because there's a flat side and then like the rounded gem side. And then it also comes in a separate bag. It has these really, really nice tweezers actually. I kind of like them. They're like really sturdy, they're really sharp, so like careful. So you could go like one by one with the tweezers. What I have found so far is that I've been using the tweezers to adjust pieces, because once they're on the sticky like mat, you can't just push them around very easily. So the tweezers are nice if you need to like pick them up if you kind of placed it wonky and fix, or you could place them individually with the tweezers. So then you also get this weird little like pen looking thing. So on one end it's there's like this little gold metal tip, and there's a hole in the middle. It's hollow. I don't know if you can see that at all. And I thought, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then the other end has this kind of weird plastic flat-ish part. So I thought that was weird too, because it also came with this little piece that I think looks like the end of a vacuum head. And this pink stuff that was in the ends of these was not there originally, because it also comes with this weird pink like sticky stuff. So it's in like a plastic film, but if you like pull it back, it's this like tacky gel stuff. Kind of interesting. So what I looked up kind of explained that this tacky gel stuff goes in these so that you can pick up multiple gems at once. Well, for these longer pieces. You can also put it in this end to do one at a time. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own still, because I didn't understand, well, how does it get in there? Basically, what I discovered is if you just pull back the film a little bit and you take your end, and this already actually has, as you can see, some of the tacky stuff in it, but as you're working, it gets kind of pushed in and compacted. So if it's not like gripping as well, you can just go back and kind of dip again. So you kind of have to be a little forceful though, and you want to push the end of it into this tack stuff and then like scrape it out kind of. So that's obviously a little bit more than I need, but I kind of push it a little bit in and then wipe off the excess around it, and then you really can't see, but the end of this has a little bit more of that pink stuff hanging out. So now it's a sticky end. I've seen products like this that have like a little bit of wax on the end or something, like for jewels if you're like doing it on your nails. So this is a pretty similar concept if you're familiar with that. But again, that's, I mean, the one side, which I might actually keep after this and use for nail projects. But this other side, this piece is removable and you can switch it out with the longer piece. So if I do it properly. It's really not hard. It just kind of slides in and out. So you got your little vacuum piece. I have been liking the smaller one right now though. So this fits 3 gems, and this one I think it fit like 7 or maybe 10. I don't remember. I only used it like twice because I did not get the tacky stuff in it well at first, and it was just kind of picking up the gems kind of weird. So I'll probably play with it later, but also I didn't want to put that many gems on at once. So now we're going to actually show you a little bit of this board and what we're doing. So again, this is the mat, how it comes with all my other junk on top of it, of course. And I didn't want to expose all of the tackiness, which as you can see kind of goes out a little bit further than just the pattern. I am a little bit nervous about my cat getting into this, so I'm trying to keep it covered as best as possible because I don't want him to mess up the stickiness and have stuff not stick on it later. And I also don't want cat hair getting all over it, even though ironically it's a picture of cats. So right now I have already started 3 colors. I don't know if you can see the difference between this white and this like barely off-white kind of gray, and then this kind of light green color. So these are the symbols I, Y, and L. And again, I'm just trying to peel this back a little bit at a time, and it's kind of nice because when I stick it down, because it's sticky around the edges, it'll still kind of hold down and protect my work. So that's nice. I guess at the end, you're just supposed to like trim off the excess or frame it. I'm not positive. But yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm gonna pin down this paper a little bit so that I can, ooh, there's my cool light fixture for y'all. Okay, so right now I have been working on the eye, which is, that was the big bag I showed you earlier. It has the most of this color. It's 25, and let's see, the DMS number is 3756, and then like this says the quantity is 8,699, whereas the quantity on the mat for eye was 7,073. So I know I have like 1,000 more than I need, which again, probably good because I'm probably gonna lose some. So this little tray is super cool. So first of all, like I said, it has these little lines in it. So it's kind of like collecting these. They're not just going everywhere. But then also it has this little funnel side, which is awesome because if you like finish a section and you want to switch to a different color, but you still have some in the tray, you don't have to go find where they go right now, because it's easier to, I think, to put the gems like right next to other gems instead of just off in the middle of nowhere, because they're more likely to get crooked that way, and that would drive me nuts. And if you're at all like even partial CD, it would drive you nuts too. So the little funnel is nice because you just pop open your little baggie and you just pour them in and it just funnels right through there. So I love that. Some other products that are similar to this that I've seen online have trays with the lines but not a funnel. So I would recommend this over that already because of that feature. So now the trick is that some of these gems are upside down. And also, if you want to do multiple gems at once, they need to be next to each other already in line. So like right now, these 3 are. So I'm just gonna go ahead, like super easy to push them up. So I just got 3. And then I come over here and I'm working on the eyes, which is kind of this bottom section right now. And I'm just, oh, my hand's kind of sticking to the edge, so not my favorite thing there. But I'm going to line it up 3 squares out from where my line already was. And I'm a little nervous about this bottom row because it's kind of like on its own out there. So I'm trying to get it nice. But there's my 3 gems. They're down, and they actually, I kind of pushed a little harder just to make sure they're really stuck. But it actually comes off pretty well. It comes off of here pretty well. So that's down. You can see there's a little bit of space though, so if you want, you can go in with your tweezers. And like, I'm just gonna pull this one off. It doesn't slide super well, but you can kind of pluck it off with the tweezers and reposition it. Actually, that one did slide kind of well. Kind of hit or miss on those. But just to make sure that you're like staying in your lines and it's pretty like straightforward. You can see there's like kind of some spaces. I'm hoping once a lot more gems are on, they either won't be as noticeable or things will just kind of push together better. So we'll see how that works. So also this single side is nice because right here in this transition section where these I's meet the Y's, there's a couple of I's like above the Y's and you can't really put in 3 at a time. So I'm just picking up one little one on the end here and I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just pop that on down. That actually was with the others, so I'm gonna pop one up. So this is kind of a floating eye on its own. So I don't, like I said, I don't love doing the floating gems, but some of them are kind of disconnected from other chunks, and I have a bunch of this color out right now, so I do that. I'll do another one just so you can see again. It's a little tricky where I'm working right now because I'm getting a lot of glare. Okay, so then that one, some of this tack stuff came off on it. Super easy fix. Just grab my tweezers and pull. Ah, there you go. Pull that extra tack off. And it just wipes right off. Pretty nice. And I'll go ahead and do a 3. So, okay, I kind of sidetracked. If you're struggling to get 3 in a row, the nice thing about this tray, I was kind of like trying to like tap it and shake it and see what would work best. It seems going kind of back and forth and like gently shaking flips over a lot of the gems so that the right side is up, because it's hard to pick them up from the back side, and also you don't want to pick them up from the back side because that's what needs to obviously stick down. But as you can see, it also kind of makes those lines a little bit neater of gems, so that when you're picking up multiple, especially if you have that big attachment, you're picking up like 7, there'd be a lot in the way, obviously. So you kind of just have to work it. But again, I think this back and forth motion I found is kind of the best for flipping them, and then I just kind of down a little bit so that they get in a nice line. So like this would be a really great line to pick up a bunch. But I'm just picking up 3 with this little section, and I'm going in. I'm going to go ahead and put these next to some others. So there's that. 3 more. So this could go like really fast. I mean, reasonably fast. Faster than 1 at a time. Oops, that one didn't come off. Easy fix. Nope, I only actually picked up 2 on that. Still an easy fix if I need to. Just pick up a 1. Fill in the space. Just flip my little pen over. Boom. And then every once in a while, if it's looking crooked or I'm not liking it, I just go in with these tweezers. I'm gonna nudge some stuff around and not get my finger so stuck to it. Yeah, so as you can see, sometimes they just fly out a little bit, but it's nice. You can just push your finger on them and they'll come off. Stick them right back on your tray. Keep on moving. Keep on working. Yeah. So I'm sure this project will take a while, but I mean, like puzzles and paint by numbers and things, it's kind of just meant to be that sort of a thing. A little bit time consuming. You don't have to think super hard, which is something I like sometimes when I've been like trying to figure out, you know, like taxes and adult stuff. And again, like if you're done, you just cover it back up, stick it down. It's going to be protected. I could just take my little tray, pour these back in the baggie, put my baggies away, and my cat's not getting to it. I'm really enjoying this product so far. I know I really didn't have a lot done, but that was probably like a half hour's worth of work. Yeah. It'll be fun. We'll see. I'll try and post an update / I will post a new video with an update at the beginning. Hopefully a makeup look, which I have a lot of stuff planned. I've had some things actually from before I was pregnant even planned that I've been wanting to do that I haven't had energy or time for, or I've been sick, or, you know, a bajillion other things in life. But I have stuff on the docket that I want to get to, and I will eventually. Or if you're following me on Instagram at RelentlesslyMe, or on Facebook, Bip Lynch, I will probably post stuff there before I make a video. So follow me on those things and you can see stuff, and that would be great. I love sharing these things with you. If you have any of these products of your own, let me know in the comments. Let me know your experiences. Let me know if the tools that you have are any different. If you've discovered any tips or tricks for it, comment below. If you, I don't know, if you have any comments about anything, I guess, comment below. Hit me up. I like hearing from you guys. If you have any ideas of things you want to see in the future, let me know. If you have any other products that you want reviews on, let me know. I'm not the wealthiest person, but I really do like trying new products and giving honest reviews on them. Like if a product sucks, I'm going to say so. I actually posted a product review before on this like heated ice scraper, and it was a piece of junk. You can watch that on my channel. But yeah, just let me know what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, and I will continue to try and make interesting videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.